And Breakmaster here, and it's going to be on Persona 4, the animation episode 7 review. Man, this weekend. Oh, guys, I'm so retarded. I laughed throughout the whole episode. I couldn't stop laughing. It was just too stupid. It was too funny. Oh my god, I don't know if I can even do the review right because this episode was oh my god, it was funny. That's probably the funniest episode of this whole anime so far. Um, so you know how they saw Kanji in the TV doing his little just whatever he was doing. He was doing some weird crap. So they're all looking at TV and Kanji's like okay, and then Hanamura and Colin was like you see that, and he's like yeah, I know you saw that right. It's like, you want me to record? He's like, want me like to record it for you? And he's like, no. Car's retarded too. I don't know. He's been kind of funny. He's like the silent funny person. He's not, you don't really think he's funny, but he comes out. He's retarded. But so they had to end up going to save Kanji. So they all round up going to the TV. This is the first time that Yukiko ends up going to the TV, and she's like, oh wow, this is really weird. It's like, actually went to the TV. Apparently the bear Kuma, he couldn't find his scent. He was there, but he couldn't find his scent, and he was all confused and not know what to do. So he needed to get something that had Kuma's scent. So they went back out to go get something of his scent. So they went to his house and was talking to his mother, and she was like, I don't really know, or I don't know where he's went. He's been gone for a day now, and he always comes back home and all that stuff. And apparently the reason why he fought this biker gang is only because they kept making noise and keeping his mom up. So he's like, he's mad. So he's on, stop all that. So he's actually a good person at heart, because he also even made that little bunny rabbit thingy that he had, and he actually stitched it up and made it himself. It looks freaking beautifully crafted and everything, and give it to the boy, and then it matches with the girl that boy wanted to be with, and and the kid wanted to say thanks to him, but he wasn't there. But so that was an item that they got from the kid to be able to get the scent to bring back to Kuma so they could find him. So as that was all going on, they also went to get the police officer or something. I'm not really sure where they went exactly, but they ended up meeting up with that guy with the blue police looking suit on. That kid was talking to Kanji. I don't know if they said his name. I don't know his name yet. But he was talking to Kanji before, and they wanted to ask him a question like, "What do you guys talk about?" He didn't really talk about anything. They're just doing short talk, but he did act kind of strange. So that made Hanamura like, "What's going on?" And so they went back into the TV, and that's where all this weird crap was happening. This is where it was just getting so hilarious. It was just getting so hilarious at this point. Oh my god, there's so much stupid stuff. They ended up seeing Kanji's persona, and Kanji's persona was like, it's time to dance and stuff, and so you gotta thrust it deeper. And I'm like, okay, back up now. I mean, he said this is like, it's just like, what the heck? And so Hanamura and Kanokami like, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to go here. They kept saying that too, and so so Yukiko and Satanaka are like, we gotta go in here. We gotta go save him. This is our whole objective. And so Narukami ended up going in there, and once they saw them, and once you start saying all that stuff, he's like, okay, persona time, and starts just trying to kill him. And then Yukiko and Satanaka are like, hey, calm down, we don't need to kill him. And then he ended up saying something weird, and then Satanaka got mad too, and then Yukiko's like, you too. And so they like, okay, what's enough with the little introduction and stuff. And then this persona ran away. So I'm like, what the heck? And so after that, you actually get to see the real Kanji, and Kanji ends up actually messing with his persona, trying to like punch him and hurt him and stuff like that, because he was all basically telling how he really felt. Like, Kanji felt he felt like no one really accepted him because he made this kind of stuff, and it was all girly. Like, why do you make this? You're a guy and stuff. And so that really bothered him. And he prefers guys and stuff, and he's afraid of girls and stuff like that. And he's all saying it's not true and all that crap. And so he's trying to beat up his own persona. And so he was kind of like, he was like on top of his persona or anything. Like you already know his persona looking kind of weird. He like only has like this little bathrobe thing that's covering his junk. And so they went to the other place. Narukami, Satanaka, Yukiko, Hanamura, they all were there. They're about to try to walk in this place, but they're like, maybe we just leave him alone. We don't want to have to go in there no more, okay? We can just leave. And then Narukami's like, yeah, let's go. And then sometimes like, come on, we came here, and you're the man's. You go in there, go see. And he's like, I'm afraid there's something weird that's gonna be happening there. I don't want to go back in there. And so when they opened it, Kanji and the Persona Kanji like they're on top of each other, and then the Persona Kanji's like, "Oh, you're so soft," and then so the Narukami and Harunoru were like, "Oh yeah, yeah." So this is really weird, and it gets worse than this. It gets worse than that. So he's like, "Hey, it's you guys again," because Kanji sees him again and everything. So then his persona, he ends up rejecting his persona, and his persona gets power, and they're like, yeah. And so he ends up having this really powerful persona. He has like two dudes. They look fruity, like I don't know what, and then this big thunder shocking dude. And so they start fighting. They got the personas out. They start doing this everything. They're attacking them, and then the buff dudes, the mustache, they're all in there like she's all thinking like, that felt good and stuff. And it's like magnificent. I'm like, calm down, this is too much. It was too much. It's too much. And then the thing is, how Narukami and Harunoru got defeated by those two. The fruity statues. The statue came behind them and ended up grabbing the statue ended up grabbing Narukami's and Harunoru's butt, and they're like, oh, dead. I'm like, oh, come on. And so since he doesn't prefer girls, Kanji the statue didn't really like them. So the one of the statue said something to Yukiko. Was like, red is so horrible. And so Yukiko's like, what? And start trying to attack, and he's like, oh, it still feels fantastic. So then the other one, he just like got by Satonaka and is like, when then she's like, say something, yeah. And she attacks that, and it's not none of her attacks are working. They're getting their butts whooped through the whole thing and stuff. So they're like, I don't know what to do. And then here we see freaking Narukami again gets another power up. He has like so many power ups, ridiculous. He has other forms that we haven't seen yet. He transformed when his monster thing into a next level of his weapon thing. He looks totally different. And then now he gets this other thing where he can combine two personas together and gets his dragon attack monster thing. And so that ended up actually protecting Kanji, because the thing was trying to attack Kanji and everything. So he ends up protecting Kanji using that attack and stuff like that, trying to ward him off. But it still wasn't really enough. So as he was trying to protect Kanji, Narukami had that little bunny thing and it dropped out of his pocket. And then Kanji noticed that, and it's like, isn't that thing I made? And so Narukami's like, yeah. And he's like, what, you think this is stupid, huh? You want to reject me and all that stuff? And so Narukami's like, no, I think it's cute. And he's like, it's cute? And so, that gave him the courage to punch his persona, and actually he defeated his persona, and then he ended up accepting himself the way that is. Though at the same time he's like, well, it's not the fact that I'm afraid of guys or girls. It's just I'm afraid of being rejected because of how I am. So, get that straight, persona. And that was about it. And then he ends up getting persona, and now he's part of the crew. Because at the end of the episode, he's like, I really am indebted to you, Narukami, and all this stuff. And so he's wondering like, who brought me this TV anyway. And so we're trying to figure that out as of right now. We're trying to investigate this stuff. So he's like, can I join you guys into fighting this stuff? And so Hanuman's like, yeah, you can come in. You're really strong. You really be a big help. And everyone's like, yeah. And Narukami's like, go ahead. And so he's like, yes, I, Kanji Tatsumi, will now help you with all my life and whatever. And so now he's part of the group. And now let's see what's happening in the next episode. I really enjoyed this episode a lot. It's hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah, but that was basically the episode. I'm not really sure what was going on in the credits of the next episode. It was kind of confusing with what they showed. But, it looked like they're going to be on some beach or something like that. So, they're taking some time off with the next episode. But I look forward to the next episode. I'm loving this anime. It's funny. I love comedy in this. It's just hilarious. But, leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this episode. Did you enjoy it as much as I did? Because I love this episode. And like this review and subscribe to my channel for some more Persona 4 the animation reviews. So yeah, it's been the Breakmaster, Persona 4 episode 7 review, and until then, break out.